So the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my eyelids, and this is a primer in the color Skin Tone, and it is by NYX, and I'm just going to take that, get it on my brush, and go ahead and prime my lids. I want to make sure that I apply a generous amount because the colors that I'm going to be using today, I want them to show up and be very pigmented. So I'm just going to make sure I get that all on my lid. Okay. And this is a little messy. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other eye. Okay, see, I definitely put a lot on this eye. Okay, and so once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and take one of my sponges, and I'm going to go ahead and sponge and pretty much get this to be smooth all over the eyelid. Go ahead and smooth that out, blend it out. And same thing for the other eye. Now that that's done, the next thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and prime my face before I forget. And I'm going to be using the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto my face. Like, I'm definitely oily, so this is a major key. Like, this is a step that I cannot go without. I just want to go ahead and get that all over your face. And guys, the eyebrows, I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color dark brown. And if you guys want to see a video of that, make sure you comment down below, and if that's what you guys want to see, I will go ahead and do one of those. Okay, now that my face is oh, my earring came out. Okay, now that my face is primed, we're gonna go ahead and get into the shadows. So I really want to do something fun today and colorful, so I am going to show you guys how to accomplish a blue smoky eye with drugstore makeup. So this is by the Wet n Wild, and this is the color palette, and today we're going to be using these colors. So let's get into it. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is take my fluffy brush, and I am going to dip this light blue color, get some of that on there, and this is gonna go right in the inner crease. Yes. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna take that and get this in the inner. And you're not gonna go all the way out because you're gonna put some black on the outer. So don't go all the way in. I mean, don't go all the way out, but just a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with this eye. And the reason why I went ahead and primed my lids and put on this base coat is so that these colors could show up better and last all day. Alright. So now that I have that going, the next thing that I'm going to do, I think I'm going to come up a little bit more on this. The next thing that I'm going to do is dip this in the black. And this is like a grayish slate black. I'm going to dip it in there. I'm going to do the outer crease. So just go ahead and make sure that you meet the brown. I'm going to go ahead and bring it downwards like this. See? Just like that. These colors are actually really good. This is Wet n Wild. I'm liking it. I really, really am. Yeah, and then once you get that on the outer parts, make sure that you really go ahead and blend it in as much as possible, because you don't want it to just, you know, just be all bold. And really kind of blend that in to the light blue that is in the crease. And then the same thing for this eye. Just go ahead and make sure that you're blending it. Now that that's done, the next thing that I'm going to do is take my flat brush, and I'm going to go into this blue, this darker blue. Guys, I'm really excited about this because I feel like this is going to be bomb. And you're going to put that on the lid. Okay. Yes, do y'all see this? Can y'all see what's happening? This is really taking place. Okay. And then you also want to kind of just like pack it on and pack it in. I'm going to use a little bit more because I'm loving this. I'm really excited. Yes. And then if it's not enough, you just continue to back it in. So the next thing for the other eye, get it right there onto the lids. Definitely want to make sure you go all the way into your tear duct. Okay, blue. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is go in with the same fluffy brush. I'm going to kind of clean it off because I know that I have some of that black on it. I want to go back in with that lighter blue, and I just want to bring some more of that into the inner crease because I feel like it's disappearing. So let's bring it back out. And once that is completed, then I'm gonna go ahead and go back into my black, and just bring this out a little bit more. Gonna kind of smoke it out. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with my angled brush, and I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to take my favorite gold that I love to highlight underneath my brow with, and I'm going to do just that. Y'all don't understand what's going on. I don't think y'all understand that greatness is taking place. I'm loving this. Same thing with my other eye. Go in and highlight underneath that brow. Okay, now that that's done, y'all already know what we about to do. We about to blend, 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 blend. We're gonna blend upwards. You just wanna really make sure that you're getting in there. You just want this to be really subtle. Can you see the difference? The difference of blending and not blending. And I said outwards. Because it will really give you that ombre effect, which is basically what we did in a sense. You went in with the darker blue, then you had the lighter blue on top, so it's basically ombre. I'm gonna go in with this angled brush just to kind of highlight it underneath my brows a little bit more. I'm not sure what's going on with this eyebrow, y'all. It's being ultra disrespectful. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Let's see. Maybe more highlighter. Okay. Fix this eyebrow a little bit. Okay. So now that that is nicely blended, I'm going to go back in with the flat brush just to kind of go ahead and pack on just a little more of that blue, because I do feel like blending took some of it away. And so we're just going to go ahead and sweep across just to make sure that that blue is still vibrant and popping. Okay. All right. So you guys know that I absolutely love to go in and put a little bit of a setting powder on my face prior to my prior to my foundation, just so that everything is for sure nice and mattified. So that's what I'm doing right now. And it's really not a lot. It's just really on my problem areas because yarn up there. I'm not trying to look like chicken. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in and make sure that I'm gonna go with my LA Pro Girl in the color orange, and I'm gonna put that underneath my eyes. And you don't need a little bit, just a little. You don't need a lot, just a little bit can really go a long way because you don't want to look too orangey. Then I like to use my silicone applicator. You guys know I do. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in. And I find that the orange corrector works better with my skin tone. So that's why I like to go ahead and correct with the orange. And sometimes I like to spread it out into other areas. So now that that's all blended out, I'm going to go in with my favorite foundation, which is my Lancome in the color 510 Susie. I'm going to go in with this and apply a little bit to my applicator. You guys, this goes a long way as well. I'm just going to dab, dab. To work that. I like to first start my foundation over my concealer to make sure that I'm getting the proper amount of coverage on top of that first, and then I like to go ahead and work my foundation everywhere else. I'm gonna go ahead and work some of that over my nose and my forehead. Just a little bit. What that wasn't be mine. Okay, so this is enough coverage to me. Don't need a crazy amount, just enough. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is go in with my with my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to use these two blushes, a burgundy one and kind of like another burgundy one with a little bit of pink and shimmer in it. And I'm going to go between the two of them. I love blush. Just go ahead and blend that out. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of that off because I feel like I went a little bit overboard. And by the way, these brushes are from BH Cosmetics as well. There we go. I got a little bit of blush happy, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we're gonna blend just a little bit more though. Okay. So now that that's that, I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop lipstick in the color LAX, and I'm going to apply this on my lips. And I'm also gonna go with my with my ColourPop lipstick in the color Lock Diary. And this is from the Hello Kitty collection, actually. Just gonna get a little bit of this. Apply that to the outer. Going somewhere with this, I promise. I'm gonna go in. We're gonna let that dry. These lipsticks take a while to dry. Not a while, but they do. So, you do that. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with my Urban Decay. This is the makeup setting spray. This is the oil control one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and spray. Just put a little bit of it on my face. Like I sprayed too much. There we go. Then I'm gonna go in with my lip gloss in the color. This is not really a color, it's just like a pink. I'm gonna go in and put this on top. And I do believe that this gave me the perfect shade that I wanted. And I'm gonna go in with this brush just to kind of clean it up a little bit. This is the brush that had the base color on it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. Now I'm gonna go in with my Ultimate All-in-One Revlon mascara. This is one of my new obsessions. Like, I've been using this mascara like crazy. The craziest thing is that the brush is so tiny, and I think that that really helps me get every single lash. This mascara is everything. Look at that. That's literally one coat. One coat. And not even a serious coat. Like, okay guys, so this is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like it, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like down below. Thank you. Bye.